Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd Family part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. If you jump on here live here on this Monday evening, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Down below, make sure to give the video a like, a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so and share the video on all social media platforms. Nothing like doing a video and you have your beautiful wife in the background, give you something to look at while you're doing a video. Good evening, Kevron. Glad to have you here on this Monday evening. Tonight, I'm going to talk about something I feel like we have not talked about in a while, and that's professional wrestling, because this Saturday we have AEW Full Gear. Now, this will be the 7th annual Full Gear. It's coming up Saturday at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, and I believe it's the second straight year that Full Gear has been held in Newark, New Jersey, and the third time overall it's been held there. So it might become a yearly thing for Full Gear just to take place in Newark, New Jersey. 7 matches so far have been announced for the main card, 2 on the pre-show, but we won't talk about the pre-show. But it's AEW, so if they only have 7 matches on the main card, I'll be stunned. It's usually at least 9, but only 7 so far, so I can only talk about the 7 that I know about, and that's Chris Statlander versus Mercedes Moné for the AEW Women's World Championship. Hangman Adam Page versus Samoa Joe in a steel cage match for the AEW World Championship. Hey there, Jay. Glad to have you here. We have Brodito versus FTR for the World Tag Team Championships. Hey there, Lazy Bat. Glad to have you here. We have Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express versus the Young Bucks and Josh Alexander. The winners get $1 million. Hey there, Dapper Dino. Glad to have you here. We have a Casino Gauntlet match for the inaugural AEW National Championship. And a couple of months ago, they unified 2 of their belts and then made it one, and now they're debuting another belt. So I don't understand the whole purpose of unifying a belt to turn around and bring back another belt, which pretty much is the same thing as the one you just got rid of. It makes 0 sense. My evening is going fantastic, Dapper. Hopefully yours is as well. And I believe it's the first time I've seen your name in the comments section. This is your first time being here. Whatever reason made you stop by the channel tonight, thank you very much. And feel free to give the video a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. We have Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe in a no DQ match for the TNT Championship. If Mark Briscoe loses, he will be forced to join the Don Callis family. And Dapper Dino, since it is your first time here tonight, we were talking wrestling, but we talked football, baseball, basketball, NASCAR, and also do some top 10 countdowns that sometimes aren't about any kind of sport or wrestling whatsoever. Hey there, Eric Swan. Glad to have you here. And Dapper Dino, I might look wise, but outside of sports and wrestling, I'm not very wise at all. I know a lot about nothing, and I know nothing about everything. And then we have Darby Allin versus Pac. Now that is our 7 matches so far that are coming up Saturday night at Full Gear from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Any thoughts on any of this? Please feel free to let me know. And no, I have not. Nah, glad to have you here as well. I hope I never do. And speaking of wrestling, while it's on my mind and I'm thinking about it, today word came out that Rusev and Lana are expecting their first child. So congratulations to Rusev and Lana. And speaking of wrestling, Bob Caudle, who was the voice of several promotions back in the day, passed away, I think, yesterday at the age of 95. If you watched any kind of old wrestling, you heard the voice of Bob Caudle. He was the voice of wrestling back in the day. Hey there, Cheyenne. Glad to have you here on this Monday evening. And Eric, Nah, and Cheyenne, I think it's the first time I've seen y'all's names in the comment section. If it's y'all's first time being here for whatever reason, made y'all stop by the channel tonight, thank you for being here. Feel free to give the video a like, a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed, please do so, and share the video on all social media platforms. Dapper says he's a junior and one of his friends is a freshman, and I think I may like her, but I don't feel mature enough to get into a relationship. What should I do? Well, Dapper, if you don't think you're ready, I don't think I'd date her, because if you're not ready, it's not going to go well, because most women don't like immature men. And I can tell you, next month, my wife and I will be celebrating 14 years of a wonderful, phenomenal, fantastic, terrific marriage. But if I had been immature when we got together, we would not still be married. Most women do not like immature men because they feel like they're dating boys, and women don't want to date boys, they want to date men. So my advice is, no matter how much you like her, if you don't think you're ready, I think I'd wait until I thought I was ready. Otherwise, she'll think she's dating an absolute idiot. But let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. I got a Viagra stuck in my throat last night. I was fine, but I had a stiff neck all night. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of three. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.